Hey, so my message for you today is flip the sticks. Yes, I said it. Flip your sticks. So Saturday I was at lunch at church and everyone was pulling me aside, wishing me condolences. My aunt recently passed away. And on one table of my church aunties pulled me, said, hey, sit down, we're sorry about you lost your aunt, but we know you're going to travel, so before you go, we need to order some candles, we're running low. And I said, no problem, and thank you for your condolences and stuff. So one lady said, Charlie, I always support you. I buy your candles, even though I don't like candles, I give them away as gifts. And I love your room sprays as well, but I wish I could just have something that, that's just pretty, like a candle that can sit there. And I said, how comes you didn't buy my Reed Diffusers? I've had Reed Diffusers for a long time and stuff. And she's like, I've purchased Reed Diffusers before, but they just never work. And I said, huh? And other people at the table, yeah, Charlotte, we have a problem. The Reed Diffusers never work when we buy them. So that's why we never purchase yours before. And I said, well, so tell me how you use a Reed Diffuser. And they're like, well, we take out the package and we pour the oil inside the jar. And then this thing needs to get inside the box. And then we put the sticks in, and that's it. And I said, what do you mean that's it? They said, there's more? I said, of course there's more. And I said, did you guys read the instructions that come with the diffuser? Especially you, teacher? She's like, I know I'm bad with a teacher. I never read the instructions. I said, well, that's why. My instructions are large and in charge. It will tell you that every week you flip, get in the box. Just finished doing one. You flip the sticks. So you start in the process. The suckers up to it. This box doesn't get in. Flip the sticks every week. So I usually cleaning on Fridays, and so I will flip it every Friday, and the scent will continue. You forget that's even there, and what's safe is that there is no candlelight. There's no flame. So people who have children at home, toddlers or babies, and are afraid that the flame is gonna flip over and cause a fire, Reed Diffusers is here for that and stuff. And she said, oh my goodness, and everybody at the table was like, oh my goodness, we didn't know that. So I said flip, and I said, well, that's what we do. So now I hope you guys have learned today to, what did I say? Flip the sticks. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, these are the sticks. You normally will get a set of sticks that you put inside your vessel for your Reed Diffuser, and every week flip it over and it will start all over again. And you keep doing it every week until there's no more oil in the jar, and that should last you for at least a month, maybe two, depending on the size vessel. That's all. These are 4 ounces. And I have also, I think, 8-ounce jars. And so flip your sticks. And that is my lesson for you today, boys and girls, is to read instructions as well. It will do you no harm, but it will help you out to making sure that you are doing things right. And did you know that there's also instructions that from all the candles that you buy, even in the store, there is instructions on the candles. If you look underneath, there's a sticker. Get in there, baby. There is a sticker that comes on all candles that tells you what you should do before you light your candle. Like cut the wick. So my 2 lessons for you today is flip the sticks and then read the instructions. Bye-bye.